Hey, it's Lisa Louie. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. I have separate videos walking you through the exact brushes you need and your products. So let's get into it. So today I'm using my e.l.f. primer that I got from Walmart. It's going to help highlight and bring out more of my highlighter and just brighten up my face more. So first I'm going to go ahead and rub it in, get a nice even layer across my face, let it set in for about 30 seconds. I have already filled in my eyebrows. Right now I'm just going to go ahead and conceal around my eyebrows. You always want to conceal around your eyebrows. This helps you get a very flawless, very tight shape to your eyebrows. You want to make sure you do really fast strokes, really fast straight strokes to get very straight lines. So you want to make sure you do a color that is like one shade lighter than your actual skin tone. This will help make your highlighter pop once you put it on top. Now normally I will apply my foundation before I apply my concealer, but for this one time I'm going to go ahead and do it opposite. It really don't matter, it really don't make a difference. As you can see, I'm going to go ahead and apply my concealer to my chin, my under eye, in between my nose and on my forehead. These are the areas that I would like to highlight. Now what I am doing also while I am applying the makeup is also using the little brush on the end of my concealer tip to kind of blend it out just a little bit, so it's not all just sitting in one spot, and that way it won't have as much harshness to it. I'm going to go ahead and blend it out at the same time, because remember, when you are applying your makeup, it's also still setting in at the same time. Now here's one of the top secrets that a lot of makeup artists aren't telling you guys, is how hard or how soft they're actually using the sponges to apply the makeup to the face or to blend, or the brushes. You want to do really light soft strokes when blending or when applying your makeup. I am barely tapping my face. I am barely touching my face, especially around the outside, the furthest from the corners of my eyes. When you're pushing your makeup brush or your makeup or your sponge into your face too hard, you're letting the makeup set in your face too fast.
Cruising down Ocean Drive, everything on the strip popping, ladies looking right. We looking for the trouble to get into, vibes to get.
And now I'm going to actually finish off with the forehead. Now you see where I'm not even touching the middle of where I applied the makeup, because I want that to set in place. I'm actually just barely dabbing around that circle to go ahead and blend out the product to eliminate those lines up there. And here we go with the foundation. I love the Face Tape foundation. This is my favorite. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply a few drops to my cheeks, my forehead, a little on my nose and chin. Since this is a full coverage foundation, I don't need that much. I'm going to go ahead and get my beauty blender, barely tap the makeup into my skin, and keep going until there's no more circles, there's no more dots, there's no more lines. It just looks like a blank sheet. Now when it comes down to doing eyeshadow, I will do that one as a separate video, because there is a lot to know about eyeshadow. I would say starting off, just stick to 1 or 2 colors at a time. It will always make your face pop when you put like a little highlight right in the corner of your eyes and on your brow bone. Now when setting the powder on your eyes or wherever you chose to conceal and where you're going to highlight, I would definitely say put it on very softly. Once again, do not press it into your face too hard or too fast. You want this to sort of bake in your face. So you want your makeup to not have any creases. I would even apply sometimes with a brush. Now remember, you guys, this is a 30-minute process that I am chopping down into 7 minutes. So there are times that I am sitting, not doing anything, just letting my makeup settle in my face that you guys are not seeing. Take your time. Make sure wherever you see any kind of lines, you take a beauty blender or you take a brush and you just simply lightly brush over it to get rid of all lines. That's what I'm doing with my brush here. I am brushing off my setting powder. At the same time, I'm doing light strokes to make sure I'm not doing anything in a straight line. I'm going sort of in circles.
Miami nights, where we live for the turn the sun goes down, it's about to go down, yeah. Sin City flow, no water, where the bad bitches play.
Now I'm going to go in around my forehead and a little under my cheekbones to apply either bronzer or contour depending on how much definition you want to make. I don't need much definition to my face because I already have high cheekbones. So I just go in with a bronzer that's a tad bit darker than my skin and a little glitter to it. And I'm just going to lightly brush into circular motions and upward motions. Now I have a very soft pink blush to go with my eyeshadow. I'm just going to go ahead and brush that on my cheekbones very lightly. Sorry you guys, my phone did start recording. After the blush comes my finishing spray or setting spray. On top of that, then I am going to go ahead right here and apply the highlight on lastly. That way it shines on top of this setting spray. Even if you have to pause this video when you're watching, do that. Do not rush through it. And the last two to be applied would be the eyeliner, the mascara, and the eyelashes. Thank you guys for watching. Keep tuning in. I'm going to do a couple hair videos and let me know if you have any questions.